Hi guys! So today's video is not really about Eurovision but about a question I was thinking of a lot because I found that my tarot readings in combination with Eurovision maybe are not that interesting for you, and I thought that maybe stopping this, maybe just doing complete readings for my absolute favorites and then moving on. But I also know that some of you are interested in tarot readings, and maybe for you it's just too short or too tiny without any explanation. And this video is for everybody who's interested. Okay, so I've been using tarot cards starting with that first tarot deck many years ago. I am using them for as a tool for inspiration to come close to your own intuition. This does not mean that the tarot cards will absolutely predict what will happen and how it happens, but if you are aligned, if you are in contact with the energies, always given the fact that there are energies existing in a spiritual way or however you feel it, they might reveal what is going on from different perspectives. Also making subcurrent energies and atmospheric things clear. They are showing us pictures, and those pictures we can find our own interpretation. Therefore, it is not only learning what a certain card means. Of course, there is a general agreement about some elements, like the Death card, for example, is often feared, but also implies transformation. The old things have to go before any new things can arise. Stuff like this. So there are absolutely 1,000 maybe different oracle decks using the same elements, like water for emotions, wands for fire, it's like our dynamic drive, pentacles excuse me, pentacles for material things, so things that seem to be safe and secure, and the swords are mental energies, thoughts, communication, things that happen fast. They are rational and sometimes even harsh, and we see this in many cards. The way they are interpreted here is often the problem, as in communication, and words can hurt and thoughts can hurt or can carry some weight, and therefore it's just natural that we often find problems and conflicts represented in these cards. Then there are 22 main arcana, main influences like the magician or the devil or the lovers, and they are very important because they represent certain archetypes or main energies that are, yes, known to everybody. Okay, I want to show you several decks. I use only a few of them. I have much more. This is a very interesting one, the Haunted House Tarot deck. This really is crazy, and since I also am or have been a horror fan, I fell in love with this. I often use the Tarot of Dream deck. I'm sure that you saw these cards before in some of my readings, looking like this. And also some very exotic decks I almost never use. I don't know, for one reason, once I bought this. But I also am using oracle cards, and some that I really love are from the Shaman's Dream, and they are looking like this, having impressive pictures, You can lose yourself in them, and also a few words to explain what the energy really means. So why using all these cards, and is it worth it? What can you expect? So I've been doing this privately for friends, for people who ask me and who have the right mind. With a mindset now, please solve my problems, and here use the cards and then I will follow them. This is not the right way, because you are responsible for your own life, for your decisions, what you carry, what you let go. So you are always responsible, okay? No star sign or nothing else can take this away. As I said, for me, it's just a tool. And I've been using them also when it came to certain predictions, like how will a football match play out, and will they win, or what will happen? And people are curious and they want to know about the future, and they're asking and they are imagining. And I'm imagining this on a maybe a slightly different level when it comes to Eurovision. I did that before I started to show you on my channel here. And the cards can tell us something about the energies that are going on. I always need to dive a bit into the song. Visuals are helpful for me just to feel this energy. And at that moment, I am drawing my cards. Of course, I don't see them. I see only the back side. And then I tell you what I found. And sometimes it makes absolutely sense, and sometimes it is a surprise, and sometimes it's even shocking. But I tell you what I see, and in the context I can find my personal interpretation, which is, of course, my personal interpretation. Can be completely different, but maybe you get some other ideas. And this can change, and this can be sometimes so right if you look afterwards and in retrospect you say, oh my God, this made absolutely sense now, but sometimes it does not. And this is nothing to be worried or angry about, and I don't want it to annoy you, because I guess most of my Eurovision audience, small one, nevertheless, is interested in how do I respond to a song or whatever. So for these reasons, maybe I will cut it short and only have for my real favorites Finland, and of course Portugal, maybe also Serbia, full readings, complete readings, longer ones, and leave the rest, and just do maybe one time my top 10. And also, of course, prediction for semi-finals without cards maybe is a bit strange. Please tell me how you feel about this. Please tell me what you think and what you want or expect me to do or to let go of. Okay, I'm absolutely serious with this, and feel free to be honest with me, because I am honest with you. Okay, this was it. If you want more or less tarot, let me know. Thank you so much, and till next time, goodbye. Take care.